Okay, let's dive right in. Meta and Oakley have dropped a new gadget for athletes. But you know what? The real story here isn't just about a new piece of hardware. It's about a high-stakes strategy game being played with Garmin for what might be the most valuable real estate in all of sports tech, your face.
Well, Meta is certainly betting that they are. They've just launched the Oakley Meta Vanguard. These are AI-powered glasses built specifically for runners, for cyclists, for any athlete who wants their data and wants to capture content without breaking their stride. But the big question is this something athletes actually want? And is it really worth all the hype?
So first up, what's the big promise here? What are Meta and Oakley actually pitching? They're selling this as the ultimate training companion, something that is designed to keep you completely and totally in the zone. The whole idea, right, is to eliminate distractions. If you're a runner trying to hit your pace, or you're a cyclist on a really tricky descent, looking down at your watch or your phone totally breaks your focus. These glasses promise a way to get all your data completely hands-free and screen-free. And when you look at the specs, you can see Meta isn't messing around here. We're talking nearly $500. For that, you're getting a device that's built to handle the elements. It's water resistant, it's got enough battery to get you through a marathon, and it even packs a 3K camera. So on paper, yeah, this is a very premium piece of kit.
But, and this is probably the most critical detail to understand, the sporty Vanguard model has no screen. None. All of your feedback comes through audio cues and this little LED light. It is a totally different product from those more expensive Ray-Ban display glasses, which are meant for everyday use and do have a full-color display for things like texts and maps. For athletes, with the Vanguard, it is audio only.
So you're probably thinking, okay, if it doesn't have a screen, what's the big selling point? Well, Meta's answer is all about the integration with two of the absolute biggest names in fitness tech, Garmin and Strava. This is where they're betting they can win athletes over. This Garmin integration is really the heart of the whole product. It's not just about asking, hey Meta, what's my heart rate? It's about getting real-time audio stats for your pace and your speed. It's getting visual alerts from that little LED. And it's even having the glasses automatically start recording video when you hit a key milestone. It's designed to be an audio-first extension of your Garmin. And this slide really shows you the entire workflow that Meta is selling. It starts with your workout, you get your audio stats, the glasses capture those key moments, then it flows directly into social media. You can overlay your performance data right onto that video to create what they're calling a dynamic story for Strava or for Instagram. It is a direct pipeline from your effort straight to your feed. So the marketing pitch, it sounds pretty impressive, right? But what happens when this thing gets out into the real world? What do the actual users, the tech-savvy athletes this product is designed for, what do they actually think about it? Well, the reaction has been, let's say, mixed. Because the second this product was announced, the forums and the comment sections, they just lit up. And pretty quickly, a consensus started to form around one glaring, absolutely critical omission. This comment from a user on Reddit, you see this sentiment everywhere. It turns out most athletes don't just want to hear their data. They want to be able to see it with a quick, simple glance. For so many people, the lack of a heads-up display, or a HUD, is a complete deal breaker. And this user right here just hits the nail on the head. This is the central usability problem. For a lot of athletes who are in the middle of a really hard effort, having to say a verbal command is actually more disruptive and way less efficient than the simple, silent motion of just looking at the device they already have on their wrist. And believe me, the complaints do not stop with the missing screen. Users were quick to point out other red flags: a tiny 3-minute limit on total video recording, a really steep $500 price tag for what feels like limited features, and of course that ever-present privacy question. Do you really want Meta having access to all of your health and workout data? So all of this brings up a huge, huge question. Why would Garmin, a company that knows its users inside and out, partner on a product that seems to be missing the one feature its core audience wants the most? Well, this is where the analysis gets really, really interesting. According to a really sharp analysis over on the site The 5K Runner, this partnership isn't really about the Vanguard at all. Nope. It's about what Garmin is planning to do next. This is a strategic play. So the theory goes something like this. Garmin is playing chess, not checkers. This isn't some deep, meaningful partnership. It's a low-risk experiment. They're letting Meta spend all the money on the hardware and the marketing while Garmin gets to just sit back, gather data on whether athletes even want smart glasses, and, this is the crucial part, protect its own incredibly valuable data ecosystem. And the evidence for this theory, it's pretty compelling. I mean, think about it. Notice how Garmin's live data is nowhere to be found on Meta's other glasses, the Ray-Ban display, the one that actually has a screen. That feels like a very deliberate choice. Garmin is only allowing these high-level summaries and social overlays, not a deep live integration. They are keeping their cards very, very close to their chest. Okay, so if the Vanguard is just a stepping stone in a much larger game, what's the final destination? Where is Garmin heading with all of this?
Well, the prediction, according to the 5K runner, is that Garmin is getting ready to revive its own Varia Vision line. The idea is they'll use that advanced micro-LED display technology that we've seen in their high-end watches to build their own, far superior smart glasses.
And just think about what that would actually be. We're not talking about a device that just offers you, a few tired old snippets of data when you ask for it. We're talking about a true performance HUD. It would have the full power of the entire Garmin ecosystem right there in your field of view. Maps, advanced analytics, radar alerts, everything. A tool built for athletes, by a company, for athletes, not for a social media platform. So, the crucial takeaway here is this. The Meta Vanguard, it's not the finish line. It's just the starting gun. This whole collaboration has kicked off a brand new race for the most valuable real estate and sports tech. And it leaves us with one massive question to watch over the next year.